Hey, and welcome to this morning's DreamFuel breathwork and visualization session designed to help you imagine the launch of your first company. I'm Alex, and I'll be your guide this morning. I have 2 decades of experience coaching and guiding breathwork and visualization with elite performers from professional sport to the C-suite of the Fortune 500. Before we start, a quick note on why this works. Your breath is the fastest way to regulate your nervous system. Controlled, intentional breathing signals safety to the brain, reduces unnecessary threat responses, and brings the body into a state where focus, clarity, and good decision-making are consistently available. Visualization adds another powerful layer. The brain struggles to distinguish between vividly imagined experiences and real ones. When you rehearse a state in rich sensory detail, you activate the same neural circuits you'll use in the real moment. Over time, that's how neuroplasticity wires new responses. In other words, you're training your nervous system for how you show up in the moments that matter. State is contagious. The level of clarity and authority in your nervous system is felt immediately by the people around you. Great leaders don't just manage strategy, they manage state. By the end of this session, most people will feel noticeably calmer, clearer, and more grounded. The kind of steady confidence that allows you to move through pressure with presence. Okay, let's dive in. We're going to use 2 tools today, breathwork and visualization. 2 highly potent tools for your mindset. Breathwork calms the nervous system and releases tension from the body, and visualization is a guided talk track which helps reprogram your mind or prepare it for action. Phase 1 of today's practice will be roughly 10 minutes of intense breathwork, followed by the visualization. The breathwork element of today's practice will consist of 3 rounds of just over 2 minutes of breathing. We'll be using the same technique across all 3 rounds, a technique called the power breath, where you'll purse your lips as if holding a straw in your mouth, breathing in as hard as you can through the straw and out as hard as you can out of the straw. For round 1, you'll breathe at a tempo of 3 seconds in, 3 seconds out. Round 2 will be 2 seconds in, 2 seconds out, and round 3 will be 1 second in, 1 second out. I'll remind you of all of this as we go, you don't need to remember. At the end of each round, you'll be taking a short breath hold, where I'll ask you to inhale as deeply as you can through the straw, filling up the belly while relaxing the shoulders, and you'll hold your breath. We'll start at 30 seconds and add 15 seconds on each round. If you can't hold your breath for as long as I'll guide you to, that's absolutely fine. Just start to breathe slowly in and out of the nose whenever you feel the first deep urge to breathe. If you happen to lose your pace while breathing, you can always open your eyes and look at the moving graphic on your screen. You can do this practice seated or lying down, wherever you feel most supported and somewhere where you won't be disturbed. Before we dive in, if you have any neurological, cardiovascular, or breathing issues such as asthma or are pregnant, please do not participate in the breath holds today and reduce the intensity of your practice by about 50% of what I'll guide you through. Instead of holding your breath, simply breathe in and out of the nose before we begin the next round of breathing. It's very common in this practice, particularly the breathing element, to experience tingling or cramping in the hands, the feet, or the face. There's nothing to worry about here at all. If you wish to get rid of that feeling, simply slow your breathing down and come back to nose in, nose out breathing. Okay, let's begin. So finding your space where you can fully relax, settle into the moment, either on the ground or in your chair. Just make sure you're comfortable and supported. And whenever you're ready, just draw your eyes to a close. Just become aware of the expansion of your belly as you inhale. And let it fall back in, collapsing gently on every exhale. We'll get started with our first round of our power breath in about 20 seconds. So as powerfully as you can, in through the straw for 3 seconds, out through the straw for 3 seconds, letting the belly fully expand on the inhale and fully collapse, pulling the belly in towards the spine on every exhale. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1, let's go. In, out, out, out. In, in, out, 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 in, out, 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 in, out, 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 in, out, out, out. Keep it going. Breathing as deeply as possible, filling up the lungs as much as you can on the inhale, then squeezing all of the air out, pulling the belly in towards the spine as you breathe out. This practice is about depth. It's not just about speed. We're getting deeper into the lungs on every inhale and forcing more air out on every exhale. Keep it going. You may feel resistance in this first round to the breath. Just keep going. Focus on the next breath, commit, and pierce through any resistance with every single exhale. Keep it going. Make sure you've got that. Keep it going. Make sure you've got that straw in the mouth, pursing the lips, pulling the air in through the straw, pushing it out through the straw. Keep it going. We've got 15 seconds, then we'll go for our first breath hold. Keep breathing. And we'll hold in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale through the straw, fill up the lungs as much as you can, all the way to the top, and hold the breath. And we'll release the breath in 3, 2, 1. Let it go with a sigh out the mouth. Full release, full exhale. To ground yourself with the breath. And we're in for our next round. 2 seconds in, 2 seconds out, all through the straw as powerfully as you can. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. In, out, out. In, out, out. In, out, out, 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 in, out, out. Keep it going. Full expansion of the belly. And full collapse as you breathe out, pushing the air out through the straw as forcefully as you can. Keep it moving. In this second round, we're focused on the exhale. What are you letting go of with every single exhale? What are you currently holding on to that is no longer yours to hold? Flush it away with every single exhale. Let it go. Any beliefs, any worries, any fears that are holding you back, release them. Let them go. Keep breathing. Getting deeper with every single breath. Recommit to the breath every single time. See if you can get 5% more air into the lungs on every inhale. Keep it moving. All the way through to the end. We'll go for our next hold in 15 seconds. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale through the straw, fill up the lungs all the way to the top, and hold your breath. And release the breath in 3, 2, 1. Let it go at the mouth with a sigh. Full exhale, full release. Ground yourself with an in-breath and an out-breath. And we've got one final round of breathing. It's a slightly shorter round, but it's more intense. 1 second in through the straw, 1 second out through the straw as powerfully as you can. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. In, out, 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 in, out. Keep it going. Final round. Again, just recommit yourself to every single breath. We're still getting as deeply into the lungs on every inhale as you possibly can. In this final round, we're focused on that inhale. What are you inviting back in? We've created a lot of space with the breath so far. What are you looking to fill it with? What intentions? What ambition? What joy? What gratitude? What love? Pull it in with every single inhale. Keep going. All the way through to the end. We've got 15 seconds and we're going for our final breath hold. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in one final time, all the way to the top. And hold your breath. And we'll release the breath in 3, 2, 1. Let it go with a sigh out of the mouth. Full release, full exhale. And just come back to nose in, nose out breathing. No need to count or do any work. Just settle into a relaxed breathing rhythm. And with every exhale, sing deeper. Sing deeper. The air feels different this morning. There's a quiet charge in your body as you wake, subtle but unmistakable. Not nerves, not exactly excitement either, something deeper. A hum beneath the surface. Like the moment before stepping onto a path you know will change everything, even if you can't fully see where it leads. Your eyes open slowly. Soft light filters into the room, stretching across the walls, catching the edges of objects you've seen 1,000 times before. But today, they feel sharper, more defined. Like the world itself is slightly more awake. Your phone sits beside you. You reach for it, fingers brushing against smooth glass. The screen lights up, a soft glow against your eyes. Notifications waiting. Emails drafted. Messages you haven't opened yet. The final version of your website. Ready. There's a brief stillness. You don't open anything yet. Instead, you sit up slowly, feet lowering to the ground. The floor is cool beneath your skin. Solid. Real. You press into it slightly, feeling the weight of your body settle. Today is the day. You stand. The room holds a quiet familiarity, but there's something else layered into it now. Anticipation. The faint sense that everything in this space has led here. The ideas scribbled in notebooks, the late nights staring at screens, the moments of clarity, the moments of doubt. You move into your morning. Water runs in the sink, the sound steady, rhythmic. You splash your face, the temperature sharp, waking you fully. You feel it drip down your skin, grounding you deeper into your body. The smell of coffee begins to rise, rich, warm, and familiar. You take your first sip slowly. It lands differently today, fuller, more textured. You notice the bitterness, the warmth spreading through your chest, the way it settles. Everything feels heightened, like your senses have turned up a notch. You walk back toward your desk. The chair slides slightly as you sit down. The surface beneath your hands is familiar. Wood, slightly worn in places. Your laptop sits there, waiting. You open it. The soft hum. The faint warmth beginning to build beneath your fingertips. The screen comes to life. And there it is. Your homepage. Clean, intentional, alive. You take it in. The spacing, the colors, the words you rewrote over and over again until they finally felt right. Each element placed with care. Every decision carrying weight. Months, maybe years of thinking, refining, questioning, distilled into this single page. You scroll slowly. Each section brings back a memory. A conversation where the idea first started to take shape. A walk where something clicked. A moment where you nearly pivoted completely. The times you wondered if anyone would actually care. The moments you almost didn't continue. You stop scrolling. Your cursor hovers over the button, publish. The word feels heavier than it looks. There's a pause. Not hesitation, just awareness. A flicker of memory runs through you. Late nights where the only light in the room came from your screen. The quiet doubt that crept in when things didn't move as fast as you thought they would. The conversations where people didn't quite get it. The subtle pressure to do something safer, more predictable. You feel all of it, but it doesn't overwhelm you. Because underneath all of that, there's something steadier, a knowing. It's not loud or forceful, it's just clear. You didn't come this far to hold back now. Your hand moves slightly on the trackpad. You feel the subtle resistance beneath your finger, the micro movement required, and then click. There's no dramatic sound, no explosion, no instant transformation of the world around you. But there is a subtle shift. You feel it. Like something has opened. Like a door that was always there, but now you've stepped through it. You refresh the page. The screen flickers for a moment, then returns. It's live. Your company exists in the world now. There's a strange mix of stillness and energy moving through your body. Your chest expands slightly. Breath deepening without effort. Your shoulders soften. There's also a rising current, something building. This isn't just an idea anymore. It's real. It's out there. It can be seen, judged, ignored, loved, built. You sit with that, letting it land fully. No rushing to the next thing, just feeling the weight and the lightness of what you've just done. Your phone buzzes. The sound cuts through the quiet. You glance down, a message from a friend. Just signed up. This is incredible. You read it again, slowly, letting each word register. Before you can even fully process it, another notification appears. A payment. Your first customer. There's a physical sensation that comes with it, and it's immediate. A jolt. Like a current moving through your body. Warmth spreads across your chest, into your arms, down into your hands. Your heartbeat becomes more noticeable. It's steady, but it's alive. Someone you've never met saw what you created and said yes. You lean back slightly in your chair, exhaling. There's a quiet disbelief. Not in a doubtful way, more like awe. This is happening. You stand up. Your body wants to move. You pace slowly across the room. The floor feels different beneath your feet now, like there's energy in your steps. A smile begins to form, almost without your permission. The room feels different, like it's holding something new. Momentum. You move toward the window. Light spills in, brighter now. You open it slightly. The air hits your skin. It's fresh, cool, and expansive. There's movement in it. There's life in it. You step outside. The ground beneath you is firm. The world continues exactly as it was, cars passing, distant voices, wind moving through trees, leaves rustling softly. Somewhere, a dog barks. A door closes. Life uninterrupted. And yet, everything feels sharper, more vivid, because you've changed. You stand there for a moment, taking it all in. The sky stretching above you, wide, open, almost endless. You notice the color, the depth of it, the way the light shifts slightly as clouds move slowly across. There's space here, and you feel it inside yourself too. You've crossed a line most people never do. You created something from nothing. You shared it. Not when it was perfect, not when it was guaranteed to succeed, but when it was ready enough. And that matters. You feel a deeper breath move through you now, full, grounded, steady. There's still uncertainty ahead. There will be challenges. Moments where things don't work, moments where you question again, where you adapt, iterate, rebuild. But that's not what defines this moment. This moment is about beginning. You turn back toward the door. Stepping inside again, the space feels subtly different, like it's now connected to something larger. Not just an idea contained within these walls, but something moving outward. You glance at your laptop again. The page still there. Live. Active. Working. You sit back down, hands resting on the desk, and there's a quiet realization that settles in. This isn't just about launching a company. It's about stepping into a version of yourself that builds, that creates, that moves forward even when the path isn't fully clear, that trusts enough to act. And now you're in it. Not waiting, preparing, thinking about starting, you've started. And the path unfolds from here. Not perfectly or predictably, but fully. You feel it in your body. Grounded. Alive. Moving. You're in it.